Hey, have you ever tried talking to somebody to try to help them if they can't hear you? Sometimes with me, it's like I'm watching a movie and it's a horror movie. And as you sit there, the heroine, the victim, is fixing to open a door to go into the next room. Maybe there are a lot of doors for her to go through. And you know there's an axe murderer behind that door. So as you sit there and watch the movie, you're saying, don't go in the door, don't open that door. There's a lot of doors to choose from. Don't go through that door. And then, just for a split second, our heroine looks off screen and she's looking directly at you. And just for a minute, you know she heard you somehow. She heard. And then she goes and she opens the door, and that's the end of that. It's very upsetting when you try to help someone and they're on a certain path and they can't hear you. And to be honest, to be brutally honest, I have been the heroine too. And I didn't listen to my own voice. That's sad, when you know full well you're going to get murdered and you still do it. But sometimes I think we have to learn things the hard way. We have to learn through experience. We have to learn, and nothing anybody can do is going to save us, and we can't hear. But then I think there might come a time that we've had enough experience when maybe we have learned to listen, to listen before we make an action to our own voice. And not only our own voice, but maybe the people who have been there and done that. Maybe if we learn to listen, we can make the decision to go through a better door where there's safety and maybe a knight in shining armor. Maybe not, but at least not an axe murderer waiting to do us in. So sometimes you have to let go and let people make their own decision, and that's their choice. That's sometimes not their choice. Sometimes it's their path, and that's the way it's going to be. Maybe there's something there karmically that they needed to do. And then sometimes it's their choice, but that's it. It's their choice, And your job sometimes, again, is to know when to let go and when to talk, when to listen. That's about it.